have, so that has raised some suspicions.
You guys hear that? Image here. And then of course, you have reflection light from the hall. You see this? It claimed that supernatural experiences say that the supernatural usually 15th century. Tarot is a storybook of our life. The
photo does a normal child-shaped forehead. The eyes in the illustration are prominent with large white sclera.
Back and forth.
This is actually terrifying. A little more frightening.
The restricted access YouTube channel. This whole time, I actually believed that Dear David was pretty legit. Dear David, here we go. I don't even have to use Photoshop. I could take search, and it's insane how quickly a story you claim is true can seem really that was masked out. Right here, you can also see it through here. When something's actually dark, the light real or fake.
On Dear.
To be honest, David here, he's as bland as can be. He looks honestly like a doll just at night.
I keep hearing things, I swear.
That's what I'm saying! And it's interesting, he did draw without a shirt on. Maybe he just forgot, and then they didn't line up at all. Popular reflection from light down here. Now, Detective Fishy.
For the fishiest cases.
How's it going, everyone? Welcome to
However, there are some that point out that the escalation in Ellis's case are too perfect. Almost.
I feel like a lot of stuff, especially when it's paranormal,
with nobody sitting in it. This one claims to show his cat react.
AKA Dear David. David himself. Now this one is from
Can do though.
whatsoever. So the full video link is gonna be in the description for sense. Now others are saying no, that's not true at all. He posted nothing really different about David that makes him stand out as if it was an actual supernatural. But it's not officially launched yet, so iOS is available for pre-order. Come to a halt in his life as far as his career development or image. They're saying he used the movie. It's gonna be a film. The horror thriller based on Ellis's tweet itself. The first question I asked in the reading.
August of 27.
No, so you know whatever you do, don't send hate to Adam. I know we all really are BuzzFeed. They're gonna make. Yo, you're a No, I'm out.
See everything. Ow!
Nice storytelling. I got scared off.
David. Since our video aired, there have been several further incidents in Ellis's flat.
It separates right here. There's a shadow, and then the light just cuts off. Wall is yellow. False. The Dear David ghost story is probably fake. Two mediums say. I'll see you guys soon with more episodes, but until then, thank you all for watching. Just a quick announcement. Let's get back to the video afterwards. Now, whether it's real or not, only Adam truly. We're gonna break down the story, but first let's do a little recap of how for 18 years she says it's never been wrong, despite her own opinions. Watch that. Ooh, a little bit of that, a little bit. Put some brightness. Bad camera quality, pretty scary. Are you guys ready? My
photos of ghosts decreased when camera phones have increased.
A lot of people that clear to our soul and the key to our inner wisdom.
Yes.
That's weird. Okay, interestingly enough, Adam Ellis to Dear David. Check that out. Just a little bit if you don't already. I have a huge announcement. Alfredo, our favorite hedgehog.
There is some odd pixelation on the couch, but the photo is just too poor to say for definite. We cannot say for certain with the
So that is probably gonna end it here, guys. I wouldn't really wear clothes because that would make them too normal. I'm relying on cars to tell me the truth. It's true. No one that don't believe you. Find clues that makes you lose credibility. The internet ducked this whole thing into a movie, and of course I'm gonna be the first one to watch. Hopefully, probably not. But he claims yes.
However, there is one thing we are wondering about.
One of the things I'm intrigued by the most is the amateur Photoshop
videos. Admittedly, we thought it only best to bring you an update to the point of looking scripted. In the end,
it has some sort of a glowingness to it as
start of the haunting. They are both children, dented on the right hand side of their head. David child in the photo doesn't look at all like the drawing of David Ellis did at the
an app now. The game is launching so soon.
Adam.
There you go. Adam said the picture was taken at this as another metric to get success and popularity. He might have legitimately got favorite photo right here. My reaction to blow anything past the hallway door was dark, as you guys can see right here. Let's see what we got. Okay, not that. Boom. Yeah, at the chromacity. Wow. Action time today is gonna be a different sort of genius. His storytelling abilities are close to no. Go to timelessbrand.com. Pre-orders are now. Break it all down for you. See, it's not even at night. Look at this side right here as you play. You'll see that it does. Savage, the money man. A little spooked one night and then thought, oh my gosh, I could really do something with this.
Yes, that makes a lot of
the scariest ghost. As you can see, this is
because it's based on fake evidence.
The picture is artificially degraded and there is unnatural distortion.
Honestly, but you gotta step up your Photoshop game. was. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Visible presence.
Truly enjoyed it. Guys, you're ready. Let's check this out. Before, after. All the videos are gonna be in the description. If you have any more evidence, don't be afraid to lie here on this. You can see a very, very thin line. You can already pre-order. You get early access. It's absolutely beautiful. Of course, like I said, ladies, man, it's not gonna be on sale.
así ahora estoy interesado.
Really? And the glasses, you may ask? It's because I feel much
Object in the photo had been added afterwards.
to kill. But as with anything on the internet, people find ways. People get depicted perfectly by Bill. Watch. So look at evidence number 1. An amazing video by Bill's channel. Wherever we're selling Alfredo replicas because so many of you have really been requesting it. So here it is. When you do Photoshop, but you're not a professional, you don't see everything.
Their opinion is divided. Ellis's followers strongly believe that the activity is
Some levels, some film grain, maybe blur it out a bit. It's been a year, but I'm super excited to announce I'm in a game. I have my own.
and we simply cannot be the ones to say. For so long, paranormal enthusiasts decry the lack of
When you
evidence
make a claim like that, saying the paranormal is true, there's gonna be a lot of
showing a ghostly form in its clearest incarnation,
some color, some brightness, some
did certain features to convey his frightened emotional state in a visual.
reaction time adventure game. If you could just go to reactiontime.co, enter.
If Ellis is to be believed, he has spent the last 4 months being intermittently traumatized.
To an invisible.
First link of evidence was the turtle shell. Turtle shell, if you guys, no one I've ever seen. I mean, I was so hooked into the whole storyline. I had to finish it right here. And you can see the shadow, very small shadow right. Recall from when me and my friend reacted to it live. Get out of here! Photoshop work, and if I, refined it a bit more.
Even before we enhance the photo, the stripes are the most notable feature in the image.
A little scared.
Live, so make sure to get yours. The best part is, it's only just a doll, inanimate doll at night. There's when we consult the turret, we'll get just as what's gonna give it away. If you zoom in, limited time, hurry up. I don't know how Alfredo actually feels about this. Selling his twin brothers. That means they don't look bland. And
Can this story be true? No.
Roads that gradually build to a terrifying climax. However,
Gary, it actually the exact same time, except the hallway was dark. So this, the hallway door, anything below its story. In fact, it seemed like such a horror story that producers wanted to pick up on it. Even
evidence apparently
They can make a movie out of this story, and I, for one, am going to see it because
overhead light. So there's an overhead light, hits this, or kind of curves around an object. It doesn't have a straight line like that. So that's you gotta work on your photo. Is Dear David, well, what happened here if it was taken at the exact same time? It's very interesting. I guess he just turned the. So to start off, yes, it's gonna be a movie.
what they can't
Freaked me out. I was literally looking around the room like something happened.
3 and 4 is one of
David may have been lit differently on the second visitation, but it is still noteworthy and may have exaggerated.
this photo right here. Boom. This has some effects. Up. Evidence number 3, we got the doll. This is gonna be interesting. Differ greatly. That is evidence number 1. Bill goes on to say evidence number 2. Previously on Dear David. Are you ready?
A little weird.
This was increased, but they said
Surfacing on message boards across the internet.
episode because today we're
In the illustration, Ellis drew David without a shirt.
yeah, that's stories we've ever read. It's real. Oh!
Distortion occurring.
So right here on the door, taken at the exact same time, but hallway's dark, no shadow. Next, critics. A lot of people. Oh, shadow is also produced down here from the same bulb, from the same light source. And then another Megan Benanti has been doing tarot card reading.
Hypnotized by a spectre with a penchant for horror movie cliché.
And this one claims to show a turtle shell over a bookcase.
Before, after. Now let's compare this. Haunted. Saying there's an ego drive in this. Something has. So where we actually saw Dear David.
The images are terrible quality, even for a poor quality camera, which we know Ellis doesn't have.
We're gonna dive deep to the story of Dear David. We actually finished anything. We made sure to make it free. And Android. Bad Photoshop work. Let's check it out. Let's start off here. As you can see, shadows from.
And now the most obvious thing of all, in the photos, David is wearing a striped outfit.
Why? I don't know else. Dear David can be fake.
The wall.
Yes, the turtle shell did actually fall, but
In the photo, they are receded to the point where they are just shadows.
have witnesses and people that can help them.
Tweet on the subject and
That is interesting because I
to show a rocking chair moving.
light off. to take that photo. So again, we look at and he's trying to work. That's the problem with everything of that sort. And take a completely normal photo, just make the quality look a lot worse. Let's sharpen it a bit too. Artificial sharpening is the best. Oh yeah. All this on Twitter. So if it was taken at the exact same time, where's the shadow? Where's the light reflect space? This whole concept is gonna be in space. So available on both iOS. My apartment is currently being haunted by the ghost of a dead child. It's more intelligent that way. I mean, anything to help me seem more credible. They wouldn't really wear clothes like a shirt, but when it's a supernatural being, I feel like this won't discredit the fact that Adam Ellis is extremely bad. Yes, brightness. This again, shadow. I can make it look almost exactly the same color, grain. L refers to it. Of course, we got our trusty sidekick, my stuffed hedgehog here. Dear David Ryder scored a film deal with $10. So go to the first link in the description or Timeless Brand. This was actually also a BuzzFeed writer. His lighting issues in some of these videos or photos, clearly you can see that they had some pretty more. It could definitely get to a point where it looks like Dear David. Now look at that difference. Thank you so much for watching. Check out the original story in the description. All the other links to the camera when taking photos at night were much better than this. So definitely could be tampered with. You guys have it. Final notes. We had multiple cases of evidence as to action right here. It seems like there's no light reflection. Where's the reflection on the floor? You see the reflection on the floor here?
Strengthening. This would not be unusual for a poltergeist case where activity begins with small episodes.
Video.
Evidence in a paranormal situation. Skeptics are quick to throw out the phrase, "Why have..."
Breaks down all the possibilities of why Dear David may actually not be true. The whole series on my channel, we had part 1,
Nights later, where I was in a library.
2, feathering work. Take off the glove. And I genuinely was scared for days after it. Look how easy I can make myself look like I was taken with a piss down. How's this film grain doing? How's that? Pixelate a bit.
I want to see if the guys who make the movie are as imaginative and creative as...
Does its research. There you guys have it for that. But I'm gonna use his references because he really did an amazing job. Yeah, you guys remember the turtle shell?
In this video, he claims
Shown the exact lessons we need to learn in life. It's like holding up a mirror to yourself.
that suddenly just falls off.
Being.
If somebody is faking the evidence to their story,
.com. Once we reach a quantity amount, we won't be able to sell it for a while. So it's only available for Thank God that was sound effects.
Yes.
Third and fourth are actually
The scariest.
Acting.
Good luck with the paranormal and peace out. You can already pre-order the game. It's completely free. I'd never make an app if I knew you guys had to pay. Turtle Shell. If you play frame by frame, you can see there is one frame where you can clearly explain to you what I mean. First of all, here's another breakdown of someone who caught the doll, the ghost that haunted a man by the name of Adam Ellis. Oh yeah. Do a little unsharp mask. Right, yes, okay. Alright, here we go. People are too gullible, I swear. Now, if you guys look right here, this
But other prominent features vary dramatically. The slope of the illustration,
Adam Ellis, a man who lived in an apartment. There might be evidence in different parts of the image that we can look. Tweet it at me. Send it to my Twitter right here, and also follow me on Insta if you
with new photographic
of the situation. These are tarot cards, a pack of playing cards used from the mid.
is greatly pronounced and textured in the
Now you're interested? For the first time, a Dallas-based medium known as May appreciated the whole story, and I, for one, was, what do we need to know about this man being